Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz and welcome back to the 4-Date Set Ice Cream Review, where today I'm at the Central Dairy in Jefferson City, Missouri, trying the two flavors Bear Claw and Burgundy Cherry. Let's get started with Bear Claw. Now, Bear Claw is just one of those flavors in general that I love. It's a nice chocolate base with chocolate-covered cashews and a caramel drizzle throughout. While I'm not tasting a lot of the caramel drizzle, I am tasting the chocolate-covered cashews, and they're providing a nice textural and flavoral contrast to the rich chocolate base. The base ice cream itself is a bit strange in my experience. It's not necessarily watery, but it doesn't have that same sort of cream coating feeling that I usually get with ice creams that I consume. They seem to be selling a very old style of ice cream. I'm not getting hints of additives or extra sort of preservatives that one would put in an ice cream to improve its texture and quality and to reduce the crystal size. It feels authentic and old, like this ice cream could be churned by hand. They are, I believe, a factory producing dairy originally, so I don't believe this is hand churned, but it still retains some of that sort of historical feeling to it, and I can see why it is a staple. It's definitely not the richest chocolate I've had, nor would I say it's the best ice cream flavor in general, but there's something to be said about the mouthfeel. It's so curious. It's not all that coagulative, right? Like, it's not sticking together too well, but there are larger sort of chunks of more creamy versus more watery, and there's a bit of heterogeneity in the texture of this ice cream, wherein each bite has given me a bit of a different style, and I'm vibing with it. Alright, let's move next to Burgundy Cherry. It is a beautiful red color. I don't know how they got this color, but it doesn't seem natural. I've been wrong before, though. Let's see how it tastes. It almost has a cherry vanilla flavor to it. It's sweet, but not overly sweet like maraschino. It's more like a summer cherry, one that I would have back at home. It's a subtle but powerful sweetness that doesn't overpower the palate, but lingers with this sort of vanilla, almondy, like, you know, raw almond, like the I think it's arsenic that almonds have, like that sort of aftertaste. It's very pleasant, and on the back palate, it's light, but it's still lingering after my bite, which I'm a fan of. This is a good cherry flavor. It's hard to get right. But again, the texture is very loose, with large ice crystals. It's all uniform, right? The ice crystals are uniform. There's no inconsistencies, right? Every bite that I take is maintaining the same quality. So if it's either intentional or it's sort of part of the process they're using. But either way, the texture feels a bit more like a sherbet or a sorbet than a traditional ice cream, simply due to the fact that I'm not getting a lot of the lingering dairy that exists in a lot of the ultra premium ice creams, and more cream-based focuses. It's ethereal, and I like it that way. It allows me to have each individual bite as a new experience. This isn't something that ice cream shops really do nowadays. It's nice. Alright, let's move next to the two flavors together bite. I don't anticipate what can go wrong. It's cherry and chocolate together. What's to hate about it? Other than the fact that the chew of the cherry pieces combines quite nicely with the crunch of the cashew pieces, there's not much else to say. It's chocolate and cherry. Delicious. The fruitiness complements the chocolate. The savoriness complements the cherry. It works well. What I would love to ramble about, though, is the price and the packaging. Central Dairy offered me this full pint of ice cream for $3.50 after tax. That is insane. Whether it's the fact they're taking advantage of the economies of scale, they're in it for the love of the game, they don't care about taking a hit on the ice cream itself because they have a larger dairy business. I don't know what their rationale is, but the fact they're able to sell a pint of ice cream for $3.50 at a restaurant, at an ice cream location, a physical location, that is something to be applauded greatly. The last place I had this, or this much ice cream, for this level of price was the Spark Cafe, and that was attached to the Walmart museum, and that was definitely being subsidized. And this is definitely more ice cream at a better quality than I got at the Spark Cafe. Not to mention the fact that their packaging. This feels like a commercial packaging. You even see a barcode on the side. You see nutrition facts. It's possible that this is what they sell in stores and they're just reusing the same packaging, because they do sell in grocery stores. I don't know how expansive their territory is, but right on the front door of the shop they say, if you're here past 6 o'clock and we're not open, go to the store and buy a pint for yourself. They really are sort of advertising themselves as an ice cream shop and an ice cream brand to be purchased at any time, anywhere. And the fact that they're not overinflating their store prices fills me with hope and appreciation for this brand that's capable, unlike other major companies like Ben & Jerry's, selling $8.50 for 2 tiny scoops of ice cream, when instead you could buy a pint for, $5. Sorry, tangent. They are selling this ice cream at a very reasonable and affordable, downright sort of a crazy price. And the quality of the ice cream does not suffer, nor does the quality of customer service or quality of the interior. It feels like an old-fashioned ice cream parlor in the best way possible. And so that brings me to my closing thoughts. It's places like Central Dairy that make me question why other ice cream shops can't offer this product at this price. I paid $3.50 for a full pint of delicious ice cream. They're not sacrificing on quality, although it does taste a bit different from usual ice creams I get. It has more of an old-fashioned feel. They're not sacrificing on location. It's right in the middle of Jefferson City. And they're not sacrificing customer service. The building is clean and lovely. The attendants are nice and friendly. It has a very welcoming feel that an ice cream shop should have. So it begs the question, what does the Central Dairy have that none of the other ice cream shops I've been to date don't? Take an answer to that question. We might be seeing a lot more and a lot higher quality for a lot cheaper ice cream. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to findfiltermarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.